Hi, I'm Avanti, and this video is about the case study for Sewell's Group regarding Imperial Motors. It is about retailing a range of cars and the sales strategy that has to be adopted by Imperial Motors India in order to avoid cannibalization among its range of cars. So what we would do is we would look into the distinct positioning and the proposition that each of these cars have to offer. Let us start by Buzz. Buzz is a small and economical car, and its target segment is the bachelors and the young professionals and the middle class people who need a car. And it is available in the petrol and the CNG variants. So, it would be mostly preferred by people who have to travel very short distances or who seldom use their car. But we've seen that since its launch in 2006 till date, the sales have fallen to about one-fifth, which is worrisome for the company. And what it could do to increase sales is they've already thought of launching a refreshed Buzz model. Apart from that, they could also involve in marketing activities. They could adopt some ATL activities like advertising on television at prime time and putting up hoardings in main marketplaces and distributing flyers and pamphlets. Also, they could work on some financing options such that it seems very attractive to the customer, and also the down payment could be very less and the EMI could be worked out for a longer tenure, making it very easy for people who with very less budget to find this as a viable option. Next is another car called Smile. It is a proven global model and it has been selling very successfully for IMI as well. It is known to be very stylish and a practical small car. But due to its contemporary styling, its latest technologies, and cutting edge features, the target group would be mostly people who look into the latest trends, be it in gadgets or who are just technology enthusiasts. This is available in the diesel as well as the petrol variants, and the consumer profile who would be preferring such kind of cars are those who would be traveling long distances, or those who like to flaunt the new models in the market. To keep up the good sales, what the dealers could do is they could spend advertising on the social media, and also BTL activities like sending SMSs or setting up kiosks in their workplaces could definitely work for the company. The other car is called the Mark, and it is known for its spacious and safe styling, and also the target group would be professionals with a young family. And this car is also available in petrol as well as the diesel variant, and it sells around to 3000 units per month. So it could cater to a very niche segment. So what the dealers could do to capture market for this car is they could work out some insurance schemes when they are selling this car, such that seems to be a more lucrative options compared to the other models in the range. And they could also emphasize on the safety feature of this car, and hence they could also charge a premium for the same. And BTL activities at supermarkets, schools, restaurants where the family visits to these places together can definitely boost the sales by ensuring more walk-ins. And probably even an innovative initiative like a trip package on bookings made during a certain period on Mark can also work well for the company. And now coming to Max. Apart from Buzz, Smile and Mark, IMI is looking at launching Max, but it worries that Max could eat into the market share of these existing three models. But it is a globally proven car, and it has been very successful worldwide. And being a large hatchback with space, ride comfort, and styling, it shall definitely find a good market. But it at the same time could face competition from Smile's X variant and Mark's Q and X variants. So what the dealers could do is they could aggressively invest in the promotion and the launch activities. And as we know that nowadays many TTL activities takes place, like flash mobs, interactive activities in the malls, and probably test drives for all the loyal customers of IMI, that is people who already own an IMI car. And additional fittings like built-in spoiler and airbags or anything else that is not available in the other IMI cars could be inbuilt here. And also personalized after sales service and privileges at the workshop for these customers could work wonders. So I'd suggest the steps to be taken by the sales personnel at these dealerships would be to allocate there are 3,000 sales personnel and there are 250 dealerships across India. So what you could do is you could allocate them equally across all these dealership points, that is 12 sales personnel at each point. And also for some time being, you could create an artificial scarcity in the supply of the Smile X variant till the sales pick up for the Max. And another strategy is to prevent Mark from eating into Max market share. Promote Mark for a niche segment only, like I have said before, only the families. And also Max should have distinct and unique features which will justify its premium pricing and avoid comparison with Smile and Mark. The dealership should deliberate on the EMI fuel usage patterns while suggesting a particular model to the customer. By doing this, they ensure that both the volumes of the cars across the range are being sold, as well as the company is being benefited through the dealership. And budget allocation of 50 lakhs could be done based on the sales projection for this year. So 2 lakh models are what the company is looking to sell in the current year, considering it has sold only 1 lakh last year, and then launching a refreshed model of Buzz and also a new model Max. So the estimated cost of Buzz, Smile, Mark and Max has been worked out based on the competition that has been provided. So estimated cost of Buzz would be around 2.5 to 4 lakhs, Smile would be 3.75 lakhs to 5.75 lakhs, and Mark would be 5 to 7.5 lakhs, and Max would be 6 to 8 lakhs. So the number of units to be manufactured according to this pricing and the demand and the previous sales data could be: for Buzz it would be around 12,000 units per annum, Smile 60,000 units per annum, Mark 48,000 units per annum, and Max would be 80,000 units per annum. And if you see the pricing matrix for this range of cars of IMI, Buzz would fall into the economy category, Max would have to have penetration pricing, and premium pricing would be by Smile and Mark, and the skimming pricing would be for the Mark X variant. And the cost of activities, so various activities are to be taken to be done by the dealerships in order to ensure all the models sell across the range. So depending on the sales planned and the budget activities planned for each of these models, the budget to be allocated would be 6 lakhs for Buzz, 14 lakhs for Smile, 13 lakhs for Mark, and 17 lakhs for Max. So I hope the PPT is self-explanatory for the rest of the figures that has been given. Thank you.